Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Left Behind by His Family and Became an Assassin. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie and my own idea. Now before continuing this, thank you so much for 900 subscribers on Meta What If channel. And if you haven't subscribed there yet, please do and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel as well. I'll be uploading a special there soon. And anyways, moving onwards, I got a stomach ache, so yeah, it might not be today because yeah, I ate a pizza last night and it was a medium-sized pizza that I ate all by myself because my brother placed a bet that I could finish it. So yeah, it was kind of a foolish decision but worth it because the pizza was delicious. Anyways, sorry about me rambling on. Anyways, enough said. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and without any further ado, let's begin with our today's movie. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, one day after the kyuubi attack inside the council chamber, where we see Jiraya, Minato, and Kushina, who survived the yesterday night attack, were standing, as they have presented a plan to the council, and the council in itself was quite shocked and baffled by this. So let us get to the point then. You want us to believe that you have the child of prophecy, and that child of prophecy is amongst these two kids that you want to take with you on the journey. While the other kid, he's a normal shinobi. He has chakra levels normal like any other shinobi at birth. I see. Then why not take him, train him as well? We have to focus on the child of prophecy first, said Hiruzen, covering up for his student. The prophecy has been said to me when I became a part of the Toad clan by the great elder himself who trained with the sage of the sixth path. The child of prophecy will not only shape the world, but also change its fate once and for all. And it can go very bad if we do not choose it correctly. Then why leave the other kid out of the equation? What if he is the child of prophecy? Said Shikaku Nara, the most smartest person surrounding the council chamber, as the other began to murmur as well after hearing these words. Well, that could be a possibility if he was the Jinchuriki, because the Jinchuriki possesses a special power of the kyuubi, and that power is possessed by either Kushina, who possesses the soul to contain it, or the two kids who possess the yin and yang side of the chakra. I see, so you split the chakra in halves. Yes. As Danzo then stood up and said, so the council have come to a conclusion that we agree with you. If you have to leave, then leave. But on one, well, demand. What would that be? Permission to train your other child, because when you return, we want him to be trained perfectly well. And who's gonna be training him? As Minato said this with narrowed eyes, looking towards Danzo dead in the eye. I myself personally will. And Hiruzen can watch over, or anyone who you trust. And Yamanaka-san, I would like to cooperate with you because you can give Minato direct reports to make sure that Minato knows that his son's emotions are intact if he is suspicious of me stripping them away, or even thinking of stripping them away. You better not dare do anything to my son, Danzo. And Minato is not going to agree to that, said Kushina, as Jiraiya then placed a hand in front of Kushina. And Minato, who was shocked as well. We agree to these terms, as both of them were now even more shocked. What? What do you mean, Sensei? This wasn't a part of the plan. Think about it, Minato. Manma and Mito, or either one of them who is turned out to be the child of prophecy, will need their brother by their side. And Danzo, I must hate to admit it, but he has trained some special grade S-rank shinobis as well. And Naruto, he can be their shadow, protecting them, as well as helping them. In this way, Naruto won't be left alone or won't be weak when you return. He'll be a stronger version of himself. You have our permission. Sensei, you don't have any say in this. Please, let's think this through. You don't need to. Think about it, Minato. Naruto will be strong, and that is what we want. And Danzo has given out all his cards. I mean, Sensei will be here to watch over Naruto. Yamanaka can monitor his mind waves, and Kakashi can watch over him. I guess, but still, it's Danzo we're talking about. He's cunning, smart. In this shinobi world, have you forgotten, Minato, that is what you need to survive? And remind you again, I am an old man. In a profession where men die young. Men like you. As Minato remained quiet, biting his tongue when Danzo said these words, as Hiruzen stood up, who was silent throughout this ordeal, and said, well, as much as I hate to admit it, Jiraiya does have a point, and the village in itself is quite weakened. Naruto will be trained brutally strong, so you two must train the other two as much as you can, because there is, as Shikaku has said, a possibility that Naruto might be the child of prophecy. So we're not gonna rule him out and train him to the bone. Because if he is the child of prophecy, then he won't need to be trained once he return. The village has his backing. As Minato and Kushina were shocked, as other clans also agreed to this. And so, the fate of Naruto was sealed. As now we see, 6 years went by, as Minato and Kushina, alongside Jiraiya, taking Mito with them, went away, and went completely silent, like ghosts that didn't exist. No exchange of letter, no nothing, no connection to the other world or the elemental nation, just hiding somewhere. While on the other side, for the past 4 years, since Naruto was 2, he has been training harshly under Danzo, Hiruzen, the Yanbu squadron, as well as none other than the clans. The clans have taken it upon themselves to train Naruto to the bone. Since the whole village has found out about the possibility of Naruto being the child of prophecy and the whole council backing Naruto up, the daimyo has taken an interest in this and think of it as a sort of game as well. And so, Naruto has become sort of a mascot for the village, and people are rooting for him. As now we see, Naruto is panting currently on the training ground, as he is holding on to a staff. As in front of him is standing none other than Dragon Anu Commander himself, who is also sweating, but he's not panting. Get up, kid. We still have 5 more hours to train. Yes, sir. As Naruto got up, and a brutal beating began, until Naruto, within 2 hours, was able to process the attacking pattern and come up with a counter. As Dragon was impressed, he's coming up with counters while we train. He is good, as they said. No wonder he was able to master through the Winjutsu arts and the arts of making traps and using them. He'll be a best assassin we might make. Danzo is on to something here. As now we see, after the training was over, the council chamber was filled with the council, as Dragon was present there. So, what do you think of Naruto, Dragon? As much as I hate to admit it, the kid got guts. And not only that, he was able to come up with a counter of a pattern that I used to strike him while training. That is impressive. He learned, he adapted, and overcame. He has the abilities to make a perfect assassin. We're not making an assassin here. Then what are you training him for so hard, with all due respect? You're all damn fools if you think that all this training is for some prophecy. What better is his skill if we don't put them to good use? Permission to put him under my wing, under your watchful eyes, and turn him into the strongest weapon this village has ever made. The weapon that the whole world will fear soon. As now we see, everyone was on the edge, because they at one part was quite shocked that Dragon would suggest this, but on the other side they saw the appeal, as Shikaku then stood up and said, to hell with this. Minato and Kushina practically abandoned this child. They haven't even contacted for the past 6 years. Dragon is right. All this training is for what? For some sort of prophecy that might even not come true? That has created a rift within a family. We might as well use these techniques for our own good and benefit for the village. Then what are you suggesting? One thing. Turn him into an assassin. Hand him over to me. I'll train him in all of your teaching methods because I have studied them closely and turned him into the best weapon that even we all combined might have a hard time stopping. You have my permission. As now I see, Naruto from then on began his most cruelest and harshest training. He went on a training trip with Dragon himself, as Naruto slowly turned from 6 to 12. As now we see, currently Naruto was using bows to hunt down boars so that they could have food. As now we see Naruto currently after hunting a boar returning back to the camp that they had made in the jungle that they were staying in. You're already back, Naruto. Of course I am, Sensei. And I've hunted this boar down. Any new missions? Yes. Your first solo mission just came in. First? Seriously? I mean, I have been doing solo missions since I was with you. From the beginning. Am I not? But you were sloppy. Make it professional. Daimyo-sama gave the kill order. A corrupt businessman who is exploiting the secrets of the land of fire, Han Choi, to Eva, needs to be eradicated. Currently he will be at a bar nearby the land of fire, but that bar is not as simple as it is because he's an official, right? You're getting smarter, kid. Of course it isn't. It is surrounded by the most highest pay grade mercenaries you can think of. Rogue shinobis, murderers, or just outright assassins. All there just to protect him. He has not clue that the daimyo is aware of his dealings yet, but if he gets the news, he might tighten up the security. And let's not forget, it is one of the prestigious bars that you're going to break into and assassinate him without making a noise or attracting any attention. Are you up to this job? Yes. Good. Then wear this mask. From this day onwards, you're no longer Naruto. You're Shadow. Good luck, Shadow. Hi. As now we see, it was nighttime and we go towards the land of fire, where we see two of the shinobis hiding and doing recon near the bar that was that place where the target is residing. You ready, kid? I'm no longer a kid, as you said, Sensei. I am Shadow. Shadow going dark. As in an immediate movement, Naruto did Sunshin. As he disappeared. That is when you say you are going to go back. You still need to work on that, but I guess on the plus side, let's see how much time he takes. As Dragon brought out a timer and begin his timing to count down how long it takes to Naruto to do the kill. As now we see Naruto landed on top of the roof as there were a few guards. He knocked them out instantly using the Sunshin technique, and after doing so, Naruto hinged into the guards and used his clones to make sure that nobody was arising of the suspicions. He took down the guards, huh? The oldest trick in the book. Let's see how far you go, Naruto. Impress me. Don't do anything boring, or I might have to fail you. And what followed suit next shocked even Dragon, as Naruto was within mere 30 seconds was standing in front of him with the head of the target. Target assassinated. Shadow going dark for real this time. As Naruto disappeared, dropping the head near in front of Dragon, who was shocked. 30 seconds. But how? I saw him just taking out the 4 guards and cracking in. That only took him like 15 seconds. So you mean to say that within 15 seconds he... I see it. You even tricked me, huh? You got in really smart, kid, using the clone. You never were here, were you? Of course I wasn't. What do you expect? As a voice came from behind. This time it was Naruto, without his mask. Good to see you back, Naruto. You should have seen Shadow. Yeah, I've seen it firsthand, remember? Said Naruto, rolling his eyes, as it was a running joke between sensei and a student, impersonating that once the mask is off, they're a different person altogether. Well, I'm proud of you, kid. But seriously, how did you do that? Ask Shadow. You really have gotten cheeky, Brad. Well, anyway, the Hokage will be proud of this, and so would be Daimyo. and the reports were sent back to the village, as the council was quite surprised. I'm amazed. What does the report say, Hokage-sama? Read for yourself, Danzo. As Danzo, after reading this, was shocked. More like really, really shocked that he gasped, which was shocking to everyone. Danzo gasped? It is amazing. How in the hell? He even tricked the Dragon Commander of the Anbu. That is something in its own way, quite chilling, at the same time quite amazing. Mere 30 seconds and the target, without raising any suspicions, was killed. Dragon himself confirmed it took 8 hours for them, when the stench of the body began to arise, to discover that their target was killed. When the news reached Daimyo's ears, he was quite shocked and impressed at the same time. While on the other side, Eva was pissed. What are we gonna do about this? About Eva. It was involved in all of this. The secrets of the Land of Fire in itself, aside with Konoha, have been leaked. There might be breaches. Since Dragon and Naruto are out there, he has been given a codename now. He's an official Anbu, an assassin as well. What's the codename? Shadow. Suits him, I guess. Give them the order to take the forces that strike down the routes of all the input as well as output going materials from Land of Fire headed by Eva's forces down, once and for all, and trace back the camp and eradicate it. Already given. As now we see, back sent with Naruto and Dragon received the orders. What are the orders, Sensei? Kid, I need Shadow. Shadow and I need to go hunting tonight. It might be quite thin, but we need to take down a lot of targets within this thin span of time. So, we split up? Of course, kid. You take the 4 bases, I take the 4. These 4 routes needs to be protected at all cost. Make no mistake, Naruto. I won't. Shadow out. As Naruto disappeared, as now we see Naruto using his clones to patrol around all the 4 routes in which the materials and as well as the important stuff from Land of Fire was going to go inside the city. As Naruto saw a bunch of bandits covering up their headbands and faces, jumping in. Red clothes. Immediate detection. Eva Shinobis, huh? They want to lash out like this. Well, I guess their day ends here. Time to inactivate my trap number 1. As soon as they dashed in front of the ground in front of the carts, smoke bombs erupted, and what followed suit was screams of the people as some wires that were dripping with blood were seen there. As Naruto clones were seen pulling on them hard. As Naruto then said, this trap worked and route seemed to be clear. Just to make sure, I'll send out more clones to scout out the area. As on the other side, Naruto's second bunch of clones were on the second route, and that was secured within mere 20 seconds. As soon as the shinobi stepped out, explosive seals exploded, turning them into bloody smears. On the other side, the third targets, poor bastards, were hit with crossbow arrows, straight to the skull, immediately, from all around, killing them instantly. While the fourth one, Naruto himself visited them, using the technique of the yellow flash, as well as the second Hokage, Tobirama, and taking it up a notch, Naruto himself teleported from one place to another without the use of any projectile, making himself the projectile itself, was able to take them down immediately and sealing his katana at his back. Well, that makes the 4. As all of the shadow clones after scouting out the area poofed away. This still hurts, but I guess it's worth it. Now, shadow out, said Naruto, as he could barely see the people looking at him with horror as Naruto disappeared. While Naruto returned back to the base, he saw that his sensei was waiting for him there. Took you 10 seconds, give or take, Naruto. So you took the lead by 10 seconds, huh? Give or take, I said. Fine, I guess you win this time. I'm proud of you, kid. You come a long way. Thanks, I guess. So, did you interrogate them? You didn't capture any one of them, did you? No. Seems you still have to learn a few bits. You have become a good assassin, Naruto, but you need to become a shinobi bit as well. You need to have someone who you can extract information from. How are you gonna do that? Oh, yeah. We didn't discuss that once the mission began. Seriously? Must have forgotten, I guess. As Naruto face falls, seriously, you deliberately left that part out, didn't you? Of course I did. It was a test. A test that you half failed, half passed. At least you were able to see through it. But you didn't do what you should have done. I knew it! I knew it! I should have trusted my guts. So, have you already have the information? Yes, I do, but I'm not gonna reveal that to you. I'm gonna go on my own, I guess. As Naruto patted his sensei's shoulder and said, Fine, I guess. Huh. You're gonna let your sensei go alone in the form of danger? Of course. I mean, you're not gonna take me, are you? Nope. You're staying here, kid. As punishment, you'll be doing dishes and washing clothes for the next 6 months. What? You can't be serious. Of course I am. And I'm making you do that. As this was going on, we see that Dragon left, leaving Naruto grumbling to himself. All the while, on the other side, hiding somewhere safe in a safe location, Jiraiya was watching over both Menma and Mito, who were on the ground panting heavily. Similar to Naruto's age, but way far behind him. I can't go on. I'm too tired. As Mito could barely speak, but Menma could. As Minato and Kushina then said, Sensei, I think you're pushing them too hard. Yes, I am. But they need to show some results. They aren't showing. They're just 12, Sensei. Give them some time. After all, you taught me. Hard work is the key to success. I mean, look at you. You're the prime example of that. As Jiraiya smiled. I'm proud that you are my student, Minato. Get up, kids. You did good today. But you gotta work hard tomorrow. Of course we will. As now we go towards the other side. As Dragon was scouting out the area, he found himself in a ditch. Turns out it was a trap to lure him in, as Eva itself has sent out elite operatives to surround him and take out everyone in the base, cutting off the connections. And these elite operatives just found out Dragon, and they were gonna use him as a bait against Konoha to demand for something. As this was going on, we see that immediately something glowed on the shoulder pad of the onboard gear of the Dragon Commander Anbu, as Dragon then said, cheeky bastard, you tagged me. What do you mean by that? How about I show you a ghost from the past, but much more sinister. As there was a golden flash, as everyone felt chills run down their spine, because what followed suit was brutal takedown, one after the other. Slashy sounds were heard, with nothing more than yellow flash being seen by the enemies, and the next thing they saw was nothing more than red. As within mere 10 seconds, all of the operatives were on the ground, killed with brutal strikes. As Naruto freed Dragon, you have gotten old in style, Sensei. I mean, seriously, how sloppy can you be to get caught by them? They caught me off guard. Even the best of us makes mistake. But I was scouting a way out. I mean, after all, I have a reputation to keep. I can see that. We were trying to break free with brute force through these, shackles. Yeah, prime example of the caveman. As Naruto was bonked on the head. Ow, that hurts. Enough of this. I'm proud of you, Shadow. Scout out the area and see if you find anything that it will be valuable to retrieve back to Konoha. What do you mean by that? We're going back, Naruto. You have fulfilled all the requirements to become the best of the best, and you have surpassed even me. You have proven and shown that today. The goal was to make you the best in the whole world, and you have just become that. But that doesn't make that there will be someone out there who is always stronger. You just have to be better than them. I know. I will keep on training, keep on evolving, keep on getting better. As now we see, Dragon and Naruto returned back to Konoha after scouting out the area, and as soon as they did, they were standing inside the council chamber the next day after resting and cleaning up. Dragon Commander Anbu, and Shadow. It's good to have you back amongst the squadron and the roster. And I must say, I am very, very impressed with the reports that I have heard, and your reputation and skills exceeding our expectations. I'm sorry, what? What reputation? You didn't know? The people, the merchants that were returning to the land of fire, they saw your clone, and they heard you saying Shadow out. I should stop saying that out loud. I guess you should, as all of them smirked at this, as Danza was impressed. You only made a mark, and it was a necessary mark as well, but you made an enemy out of Eva. I made sure that they won't find or any traces back to Konoha. You did? Of course. What did you take me for, Sensei? As back at the base where we see Aniki alongside his other operatives visiting. How in the hell did this happen? Who discovered this? Check their memories. Use these stolen jutsus from the Yamanaka clan. As some of them who have learned tried. Impossible. What? What is it? Their minds, their memories, all of them are corrupted. As if something is blocking us to see. Everything is blur. How in the hell? Who could have done this? It can be only one person. Person from Konoha. People from Konoha must have done this. But we don't have any proof. Whoever they were good. Better than our black forces? Yes. Our black storm troops were no match for them. We need to up our grade. Yes, you're correct. We need to. As now we see on the other side, Naruto was told to take a week off. And Naruto for the first time was back in the village. He was wearing a black jacket and a black long coat with orange, shinobi pants with shinobi sandals as he was walking around the village. As he noticed that someone was spying on him, as he immediately disappeared into an alleyway and appeared behind the person who was spying on him. You know it's not good to spy on someone, Kakashi Nisan, as Kakashi shook as he was quite shocked that Naruto was standing behind him. He really has gone good. I was not able to sense him. And yeah, I can sense you too, Gai-san, Asuma-san. Come out, please. What are you guys doing? Well, we heard that you were back in town and wanted to meet you. And not only that, wanted to see if you have improved your skills. And I must say, Naruto, said Asuma, your skills have improved damn too much. What can I say? Trained by the best of the best, after all. Yeah, that is correct. As now we see, Naruto was now inside the broken kunai bar, in which he was told he couldn't drink, as Naruto was pouted as he was seated there. As he was surrounded by, people way older than him, but he considered them his family, because they were the ones who trained him. As Kakashi then said, to Naruto, even though he can't drink, still to his toast. As Naruto was pouted because he was given a glass of milk to drink to make sure that he grew up healthy. I am, to be honest, perfectly normal height, considering my age. Yes, Naruto, whatever you say, kid, said Anko, as Naruto then said, you know, next time I'll put spices way too much in your dongos. You won't dare mess with my tongue, or I'll shove my snake up your ass so deep that you will be screaming. You know, that could be considered an offense to minor, as everyone was shocked, at the same time laughing at Anko's shocked expression, because what Naruto said was in a sense true and disturbing. As Anko then said, what? You don't know, I mean it like that. As that is when Kurenai then said, enough, Anko, he's just messing with you, and you, Naruto, stop it. Yeah, whatever you say. As after that we see a week passed, and Naruto was given a new assignment. I'm sorry, what? Said Naruto, standing inside the Hokage office where the elders, alongside with Dragon, and Hiruzen himself was standing. Yes, Naruto. I know this is quite a bad idea, but this is the only option we have. Asan from Kumo, who is the son of the Raikage, will be taking the oath as the next Raikage, because the previous Raikage has passed. And he has given us the input that Rice Country might try to overthrow both of us again. What? Why would they? They possess a box of a sort within a prison. Have you heard of Blood Prison? Of course I know about that. Ah, I'm proud of my student. And this box, is it from the myths that is said to give Rice Country this sort of power to take over the whole world or whatnot? You did your research, kid. I'm proud of that, said Donzo. Thank you. So how do I get in? You'll be sent there as a criminal. 2 days from now, you will attack Asan. He's aware of you. And that is why I need you to go there and meet him face to face so that they can be familiar with you. And once everything is done and set up, they will let you know how things will play out. And you'll be sent to Blood Prison after being captured from there. You think this is a good idea? Yes, you'll be not going as Shadow. You'll be going in as Naruto. Okay, I guess. Seriously, this is a sloppy idea. I could just do it in my own way. And what might be that? Just trust me, Sensei. Fine then, kid. Show us the way. What? You can't be serious, said Hiruzen as he stood up. This is a full plan laid out by us, who have more experience, Naruto. I know that you're best of the best considered, but still, there's a lot you need to learn. The old ways, in this way, it will not only damage my real-life reputation, but will make me an enemy of Kumo in itself, because the people will be still unaware. Get me a meeting with Asama. I myself have a plan to infiltrate. How? Once we get a meeting, I'll talk. As now we see, a week later, in Kumo, Hiruzen as well as Naruto was present. So this is your plan? You infiltrating on your own and taking out get up as a inmate and then finding out clues? Of course. I mean, only the worst of the worst prisoners are sent there, right? Yes. Murderers, rapists, con artists, all of these people go there. Sociopaths even. Good, I can just blend in. How? I can make the perfect seal matrix once I find out how the pattern works. We have a layout just here, as Mabui gave Naruto that. Ah, thank you, pretty lady, said Naruto to the white-haired girl, as she raised an eyebrow. And Dragon, who was standing there in the shadows, also rose an eyebrow behind his mask. Huh, interesting. Very interesting. As Naruto then said, give me an hour or so. Alright, meet us after an hour. As now we see, Naruto appeared after an hour and took off his shirt, as he displayed the perfect copy match of the pattern. This is not only a pattern, but as Naruto made a hand seal, as Naruto winced, a seal as well. I can go undetected by it. The only difference is that I have the key, which makes me the perfect blend-in person to be there. Interesting, but still, it is surrounded on river by one side. On the other side, it is heavily guarded. How are you gonna get in? Who says I'm gonna get in from the front? I'm gonna get in from below. It has a server system, right? Yes, but there are some seals laid out there. Perfect, I can work around them. Alright, kid, you're on. As now we go towards the far east side of the blood prison, as Naruto was scouting it out. Are you sure about this, Naruto? We can still go with the first plan. I am 100% sure, Sensei. Do you trust me? Of course, kid. After spending this much time with you and training you, I know fully well. Just don't disappoint. You have 1 week window. Within 1 week, you are to infiltrate, find out, assess, and take down after formulating a plan. Within that week, you will have no connection towards the outer side of that place. Your own. With your own sources. As Naruto left everything there, as he then said, Naruto going out. As after that, Naruto jumped in the sewers and began to make his way towards the blood prison. After arriving, he disarmed the seals instantly, and before anything or anyone could get suspicious, After Naruto left, the seals were armed, and the blockers that were placed there burned themselves because Naruto made them that way. And after infiltrating, Naruto got in. He saw an inmate that was just being placed there, a new one. Naruto thought that he would be the perfect choice to take him out. As Naruto then grabbed him, knocked him out, and after killing him, Naruto took his form and clothes. After hanging himself and activating the seal, which was a lesser version of the original seal but could be passed as the original one, Naruto burned the body of the person he killed. It was a rapist anyway, so yeah, better that deserved by the hands of Naruto. Naruto began to roam around the prison and began to go along with the schedule. He met with the inmates and began to act as a criminal within criminal world. And he was finding clues, trying his best to come up with a way. And so, 3 days passed, and Naruto finally discovered a clue. As he got a map after forming some connections from a guard, and getting the map to the underground layout, Naruto discovered a few rooms that could be the one that could be holding the box that he was looking for. It could be either one of these rooms. I have to make this quick. Tonight it is. As it was the fourth night, as Naruto waited for the perfect time, as he got up and saw that no one was watching over him, opening the door and making a clone to replace himself, Naruto closed the door shut, and using the shadows, he began to lurk and find his way downstairs. As soon as he arrived, he saw a bunch of people wearing capes as well as robes and masks were standing there, and were using a young man to feed it off to the box that was present there. The box of Pandora will open itself, and once it does, the glory of the Rice Country is confirmed. The box will be the success, and for us to dominate the whole elemental nation. Yeah, and if nothing I can do about it. As Naruto then removed the seal, and using the sealed matrix that he formed with invisible ink on his shoulders, he brought out his katana and mask. As he placed the mask upon his face and dehinged himself and said, Shadow going in. As within saying that, Naruto disappeared. Using the yellow flash technique, Naruto began to butcher and kill down each and every one of them. And after that, Naruto killed the warden himself. I have to do this quick. I can't arouse suspicions. I have to get out after this. As after doing so, Naruto then began to see and to think of a way to destroy the box. And Naruto got it, overriding it with chakra absorber seals. And Naruto placed all the seals that he possessed on the box. And after doing so, the box absorbed so many seals that it began to crack. And after that, we see that Naruto placed it with force field seals, along with in which he placed a lot of explosive seals as well. I hope this works. As Naruto then placed the sound barrier seals within the room, as the room shook itself, but not to arouse any suspicions. As Naruto sighed a sigh of relief, but the box in itself was cracked, only cracked and not completely destroyed. To hell with this. Naruto then brought out a used scroll. Using it, Naruto then sealed the box within the scroll and sealed the used scroll within a small scroll and took it with him. I guess I have to get out of here now. After making sure Naruto had killed them, after rechecking this by stabbing them straight through the hearts once more, Naruto escaped through the same route that he came, without raising any suspicions. And before 1 week was ended, Naruto was back in Konoha. As everyone was shocked. So you're back. Yeah. It took me 4 days to finally found a leak that was waiting for this nightmare to end. They were feeding off the young ones from within their village or the young criminals to the box who feeds off on life force or chakra force, whatever. But I tried to destroy it and still I couldn't. What are we gonna do? Place it in the maximum security. I have a plan then. What is it, Naruto? Naruto sealed the scroll within a used scroll that he used with his blood seal, and then that blood seal scroll was sealed within another scroll, and that scroll was sealed within a scroll. That scroll was then split into two and sealed within two scrolls, and those two were split into four. In this way, Naruto made 20 scrolls, which contained both parts of the box, it's each itself, and Naruto split them out between Konoha and Kumo, and those scrolls were kept as unmarked and hidden away from prying eyes, buried within the walls in itself. There was no way for the box to get out now, into the hands of Rice Country anymore. As now we see, back with the new Raikage and Hiruzen, and their councils, Naruto was being praised because before the week was over, he came up with a plan that he devised all by himself and took down the forces that were going to try to take over the whole world. As this was going on, Naruto reached at the age of 13, and he began to go out and do some more missions, which was assassinations, taking out one after the other. As this was going on, we see that Naruto was sent to protect the demon country's princess. While he was away, Minato and Kushina returned, and once they did, they were standing inside the council and proudly told that their son and daughter were at least tuning, high tier tuning level. And all of the council bursted out laughing. "What's so funny?" said Jiraiya. "To be honest, we thought that it might be more, but not this low." "Low? What do you mean by that?" "Naruto himself has achieved quite a bit. Why don't you see for him yourself? These are his reports and his code name." As Minato was handed the file, Jiraiya and Kushina, alongside Minato, were shocked as they saw codename Shadow, as all of his history was written down. Trained to be the best of the best, becoming the elite, bingo book triple S rank plus. No clues were given or any affinities were given. The only thing that was mentioned was his mask. That was like any other Anbu mask, but completely black. And one thing was for certain: if you're his target, you're pretty much dead. No matter where you are, he'll track you, hunt you down, and kill you. As they were learning of his escapades, they were shocked. He took down the worst of the worst. He saved the snow country, and not only that, reinstated the order, and infiltrated the blood prison, and within 1 week took the forces down that they were hunting? How is this possible? He was supposed to be 12 by then. Yes, he was. But he was also the best assassin, the best tracker, and hunter we have. We created a monster, a force that can be stopped by anyone. He always is thinking, outgrowing, outmaneuvering, as well as outperfecting himself out there. And that is something that we all take pride in. The best of the best Shinobi, Konoha, or the whole elemental nation has ever seen. His name is Shadow, aka Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. As now we see, Naruto has just defeated the demon and saved the demon princess and returned back to the village using the yellow flash technique, and was surprised to see that his file was being read by Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. As Naruto then said, "Shadow reporting in. Job is a success. The demon country sends its regards, and an alliance scroll will be sent soon after." Shadow going dark. As Shadow was about to leave, Minato then said, "Naruto?" But Naruto didn't stop as he disappeared. When he wears that mask, he follows the code of the Anbu. You're not the person that you were born as. You're a different person. The code name that you were given. He is Shadow, Minato. Shadow that hunts everything and even consumes the light itself. As this was going on, we see Jiraiya and his siblings were shaken. Naruto just returned and casually stated that the demon's country, a country, was saved and would be sending in an alliance. How long was he gone? 2 days ago. You mean to say that within two to 3 days he saved a country? Said Jiraiya, who was baffled by the speed and outmaneuverability of Naruto. Just what kind of monster did you all create? We saw the potential where you saw liability, Jiraiya. That's the only difference between the eye of a professional and an amateur. I told you we had the experience. Because we survived in a profession where men die young, to see who has the spark and who hasn't. he said, looking towards the two children, the self-proclaimed child of prophecy, who were, if anything else, embarrassed because their youngest brother was not only Shadow, but also the best assassin out there, and just saved a goddamn country within 3 days. 3 days! There is not even a competition here. I mean, it's pretty much evident who the child of prophecy, if it was meant to be, is. We want to meet him. Is that it? After all this time, without sending him a letter, you want to meet him? We have to, please. Fine. Call Naruto in, Dragon. Hi. As Naruto was then immediately standing behind her. Why need to call me? I'm already here for the drama, said Naruto. Ah, good to have you back, Naruto. Yeah, I also am happy to be back. Greetings to the council. Greetings to you, Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto, my son. Whoa. Stop right there, ma'am. With all due respect, you didn't even send in a letter or an apology or, as a matter of fact, anything. No clues whatsoever. If I wanted to, I could have tracked you down. I mean, I did, but still. Wait, what do you mean by that? Seriously, laying off on an island left to the land of fire, which is quite far away, to be honest, from the elemental nations in itself, but still quite clever, but not that much clever. I was able to track you down after I, found out that I had parents and siblings. And to be honest, after finding out they're nothing more than cocky brats, I, gave up on the bonding thing with them, because I thought that I might have a shot at bonding with them at least. As the siblings were quite shocked, at the same time quite hurt by his statement. I mean, they were cocky, but still, not that much. But son, please, with all due respect, Minato-sama, don't give me that son bullshit. I have lived a life as a shinobi. If anything, the people that you see here are my real family. They raised me, even if it was quite harsh and brutal beatings and trainings, but still, they were there for me when I needed them. So I consider them as my family. And as for the Uzumaki name, if you want to take it back, I'll be more than happy to do it. If anything, I'll become Naruto Konoha, going by the name of this village that raised me, not the parents who left me behind in a ditch. As Minato and Kushina looked down, as Jiraiya then said, You got some balls on you, brat. I get it that you are some hotshot and whatnot, but still, calling your parents like this is a low blow in itself. Low blow, you say? Low blow. Listen, I was left behind by them, neglected, and unattended when I was born, Jiraiya. For the sake of what? A prophecy? Look, I don't consider myself to be a child of prophecy. Unless suppose either one of them is. Focus on them. Train them. I mean, you wholeheartedly believe that they possess the kyuubi's chakra, then oh yeah, they will be the child of prophecy. Then go for it. Train them. Prove me wrong. Prove me that the previous 13 years were worth something, Jiraiya, said Naruto in a serious tone. As Jiraiya had nothing else to say, as Naruto has completely left him speechless, and the others as well. If that is all, then I'll be leaving. And yeah, one more thing. Don't try to get in contact with me, because if I see it fit, I will leave this village. As after that, Naruto disappeared with a yellow flash. As it was shocking to Minato, how did he didn't have any kunai. He perfected it. It was your technique. The technique of the Tobirama Senju-sama that you took and enhanced. He enhanced it better. He himself became the projectile. Without the need of any projectile itself, he can teleport anywhere, becoming the fastest yellow flash ever to exist. As Minato, Kushina, Jiraiya, and even his siblings of Naruto were shocked. As this was going on, we see Minato was reinstated back as the Hokage, and Man-Man Mito went on to join the teams under, Kakashi as Team 7 with Sasuke Uchiha. They were sent to Land of Waves as their first mission, and they screwed up because their, employer lied. And Naruto was sent in or Shadow was sent in to save them. As Naruto then said, look, I'll save them because they're the Shinobi and Konoichi of Konoha, and plus they have Kakashi and Isan with them. But that doesn't mean that we are growing closer to a family or sort, if you dare think like that. Fine, you can go there, Naruto. I mean, Shadow. Shadow going out. As Naruto disappeared, as now we see, on the other side, Gato has just arrived, and even betrayed Zabuza and killed Haku, as all of them were on their knees and their hands were tied, as Gato was about to kill them one by one, as Naruto appeared with a yellow flash. Shit, it's Shadow! And that is when his siblings and Kakashi for the first time alongside Sasuke witnessed the true capability of shadows. Within mere 20 seconds, more than 50 men were on the ground, all dead, including Gato himself, who was in the end stabbed straight through the chest while he was sitting on the knees. As Naruto then said, turning back to them, seriously, Nissan, once we return, we'll begin our training sessions, and this time I'll be the one training you, I guess. About that, Naruto, can't we, put it off? I mean, Guy likes to train. You know what? Bring him in. Why not? But here, let's clean out this mess. Don't need to. As Naruto snapped his fingers, and immediately hissing sound was heard. And soon after that, an explosion was heard, followed by the burning of all the body and their parts, eradicating and erasing the evidence in itself. What kind of seals are those? Flames stronger than Amaterasu flames. They can burn down even the rib cages, bones, and body and flesh. Anything in its vicinity it touches will be burned. With an explosion, of course, courtesy of me using Fuinjutsu arts. They've gotten really strong, huh? Quit admiring me, child of prophecies. And yes, you have to protect your employer still. I guess I'm done here. The target has been assassinated. Shadow going dark. As with that, Naruto disappeared. That was so cool, said Inari, who was there, seeing all of this, as everyone else was shocked as well, that Naruto was capable of doing within 20 seconds what took them almost a week. As Naruto returned back in the evening and gave in the report, more than 50 men and Gato has been eradicated. His hideout has been discovered and the coordinates are here. He can send in other men to retrieve back. I alone myself couldn't, so I took in the coordinates and sealed off the area. Used this key to unlock the seal and take in all the necessary equipment and the money that is placed there. Good work, Shadow. You can leave. As Minato was impressed, but didn't want it to admit, and so was Jiraiya, who was quite shocked as well. See? Told you. Efficient and proficient. Trained by the best of the best. Always evolving and learning. Sensei, I want to talk to you alone. As the others left, we see Minato then rose the barrier seals. What if we made the mistake? What if the child of prophecy was really Naruto? I think so too as well, Minato. But Naruto doesn't want anything to do with us. He only sees us as officials, higher-ups, nothing else. He has been trained to the core of his body, drilled with instructions to follow the commands. But that's it. He won't see us as family, even if we force him to. If anything, he'll be just following orders. Kushina and I have been taken aback by this, but still. I think we made a big mistake, Sensei. Yeah, I think so too. But that can come later. There's a new thing that has come to my, attention. Akatsuki. What now? Akatsuki. An organization made out of rogue shinobis. They are currently recruiting men and scouting out the villages. Even ours were being under their radar. Well, for what? Possibly Jinchurikis. They want the Bijus, from what my spy network has gotten me. They're searching for men. Yes. And I have an idea. As Minato's eyes were in, as he and then Jiraiya were seen inside the council chamber, as Naruto was standing there. So that's the plan. What? Are you insane? Said Danzo as he stood up. You want him to go rogue? Within that organization, commit crimes, and then, when the time is right, take them out? I mean, with all due respect, Danzo-sama, it is a good plan. I mean, the casualty chances will be less. No, Naruto. The chance of you going rogue is as much as feeding Konoha to a big shark. Seriously? You think that I would attack Konoha? I mean, your siblings are the Jinchurikis, so there is a possibility that you will be told to attack them. Then I'll just beat them up. Nothing serious. Put them in a hospital. That's all. No, you will not do such a thing. Then give me a few days to come up with a plan, because this plan sucks. Can you give me the hideout? They're currently hiding in Amegakure, recruiting some men, left and right. Give me a day. I'll come up with a plan and tell the council what I think. As one day passed, as Naruto the next day came with a new plan, as everyone in the council was shocked with Naruto's plan. So you agree with half of the plan, but instead of doing anything right after joining, when all of them will be there, you'll just kill them? Yes. But first I have to scout out the area before meeting them. How so? I have a plan for that as well, but Danzo and the others might not like it. As Danzo rose an eyebrow, as right now we see Naruto running away as a huge mob was after him of Anbos and Shinobis. Get him! He's stealing the scroll of sealings! I seriously hate this kid's idea, but I gotta give it to him. That is a clever plan. Making him see as a rogue of Konoha. I'm being framed! Can't you see? I was trying to steal back the scroll from the stealer. Enough. Hand over the scroll to me, Naruto. You never loved me, did you? You did this to me. You left me behind. You took the siblings because they had the Jinchuriki's power. I became strong, and for what? As now we see, Naruto was within tears, but Minato charged up her Rasengan and charged towards Naruto, as Naruto disappeared in a puff of smoke. Fine. To hell with being a shinobi of Konoha. Shadow going dark. As Naruto's plan worked, as Zetsu was now under the radar of their plan, as he scouted out Naruto and approached Naruto the same night. As Naruto was taken in by the Akatsuki. But on the other side, we see, as all of the Akatsuki members were gathered, Naruto infiltrated. As soon as he did, he was coming face to face with all the members. Hidan, Kakazu, Sasori, Deidara, Zetsu, Pain, Konan, and Tobi. So this is the family and gang? We're not a gang or a family. We're an organization. And we have only one goal, Naruto Uzumaki. I go by Naruto now. Naruto alone. I denounce that name. Fine, Naruto. And that is to achieve our goal. And what goal might that be? The Moon Eye plan. We need the Jinchurikis. This world has given you grief. Put you through hell. And all for what? You got that right. All the hell that I endured. And for what? Just to be declared an outright missing nin. Pathetic, to be honest. All that hard work, all that legacy trying to build up to what, go down the drain? Just like that. Yeah, we all been there, kid. No, actually you haven't been. And it's been a pleasure, guys. And to be honest, I'm quite tempted, but no. What do you mean? You're not joining? No, I'm taking you all in. If resist, then die. This kid's funny. You think you can take us all out? Of course I can. How? You're only one. One's all it takes to take down all the army in front of me. Let the fun begin. And suddenly smoke erupted everywhere as they begin to cough. And they begin to feel tired as well. Chakra suppressor. But how? As Naruto covered his face with a mask, as after that the smoke cleared, Naruto began to kick the hell out of them, and then tried to dash away, deeper into the cave. He's going within. Fool. As all of them dashed within, as Naruto was then trapped and surrounded by all of them. Enough! You made a mockery out of us, Naruto Uzumaki, and you will pay for this. You are going down. We'll see about that. Time for the part B of my plan. Part B? What, isn't it supposed to be part 2? I'm different, what can I say? as Naruto wore the mask of the shadow as he disappeared with the yellow flash. As hissing sound was heard, as they saw they were standing on a huge room-sized ball of a bomb made out of nothing more than explosive tags. As an explosion was heard as the whole Amegakure core was exploded. As all of them, instead of going out of the village near the rivers, was then slammed into the air and then onto the ground in deep agony and pain, as almost all of their body parts were ripped, as Naruto clones surrounded them, and using all of their katanas slashed at them at blinding speeds until they were dead. And after confirming the kill, Naruto returned back within the same night. Mission accomplished. Akatsuki has been eradicated. All of their heads are present here. As Minato and the others were shocked, because this was complete new for Naruto. Oh, and yeah, I might have blown up, well, the center part of the Amegakure. What? I might have gone with overused the explosive tag seals. Sorry. As Naruto then said this and disappeared. This kid. He messed up, but he, well, made sure that nobody saw this, I guess, and took down the Akatsuki, so it's a win-win for us. Yeah, I guess it is. That kid right there, if he ever went rogue, it'll be hell for the whole elemental nation. And we gotta make sure that he doesn't. How so? By making sure that he's comfortable and happy here. That we gotta make sure. As now we see, Naruto was again sitting in the kunai bar, drinking milk and pouting, while all of his, well, friends and family members, which was the other Jonins alongside Kakashi, were toasting to him again. Toast to Naruto for taking down the organization by himself. I seriously hate this. I'm an adult shinobi now. But you're still a kid. And our baby brother. We gotta watch out for you, kid. You better drink your milk. I swear I'll prank you so hard that you'll regret this. Aw, you can prank us all you want, Naruto. We won't hate you, said Kakashi, as Naruto smirked and said, well, you're on then. As everyone facepalmed, Kakashi, you had to go and say that. He's gonna take this seriously, said Asuma, as Naruto chuckled and sipped on his glass of milk. Life wasn't so bad after all, even after everything he went through. Yet at all. And even if there wasn't peace anymore established, at least there was fear of Shadow always lingering in the dark, waiting for its next prey. So, the elemental nation was at least at rest, and the people could rest easy with peace. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this movie off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my other channel, Made About If, as well. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace!